Boys! It's that time again, and we are dripping in Preach Gaming Clobber. Hello? 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 Armour! Armour for the ballers! But not yet. But not yet. But we have also just acquired ourselves a couple of Minecraft accounts. Because there's a server on its way. Baller City is under construction. What do you think? Oh, come on. Give us a liker.
Sir. Toss me. Don't call me up.
Oh, ballers! It is time! This hat is like being given away tonight. This hat is being given away! This one right here is being given away to one of you lucky viewers. We will decide it. But look at this shit! Look at all this stuff we got. Can you see? Can you see? Oh, yeah! Oh! Hey, I haven't asked for it yet. I haven't asked for it yet. This is just fucking amateur! Delore, you're supposed to be moderating this chat, and it's just fucking amateur. It's amateur as shit.
You have to learn our ways.
You have to learn the ways. You have to learn the ways. It is, of course, web show night. You have waited 2 long weeks before we could bring this guy back into the action, back into the fold. And I see a lot of spam in that chat, but it's just too early. It's just too damn early. It's too early. Let me see him, guys. And then we will get this show underway. Let me see it. Let me feel it. And if you are new to this show, before we begin, we must hear in one loud voice that holler. That holler! It doesn't matter who you are if you suck at this game, if you're a member of Team 2. Forever Team 2.
Forever Team 2.
Forever Team 2. There it is! Look at that! Oh! It makes it so worthwhile every single week. Pull it back for me, son. Put it back for me. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Wow. Yeah, welcome, balls. Welcome to the web show. Lots of stuff going on, lots of stuff to talk about. We're going to chit-chat with you for the next couple of hours, but the sad fact is we are sharing a singular can of Monster. So can we knock bones? Bones knocking. Bones knocking. That's right. It is, of course, growth week. Everything's going on. We're opening servers on the website. There's a new web guy. And, of course, World of Warcraft continues to grow and grow and grow. In fact, it's doing rather well with World of Warcraft. Mr. Pandaria. People enjoy it. People like it. Do you like it? It's not what you told me today. It's not what you told me today. Is it? Tell the truth.
No, I do like it. You know, I don't like one word. Dailies.
And we will get to that. We will certainly get to that. So thank you for joining us on Saturday. We are Preaching Ghost of the YouTube channel. Mike Preach Wow. Yeah. And so far, the channel is spilling out in guides. Boring. But not for some of you. It's not for some of you. Boring for me. Boring for me, but not so boring for the rest of the guys.
No, mate.
You might want to swap your hat now. It's got a label going on.
I know it has, mate. That's the whole thing. I'm
These are
fucking
the
box
things.
fresh.
So I'm going to remove the head for a second. We are going to give
change,
this
I'll
away
change.
tonight. This is a unique hat. Very unique. This is the only hat that will not be appearing on the Preach Gaming store. It's the only one in existence. And this style of hat, we don't like it. Not that your price sucks or anything. It's a one of a kind. So we're going to give that away tonight. We'll see who.
It's a
deserves.
training hat, and we're not selling
It is a training hat. It's one of our samples that we didn't really. We didn't like it. We don't. Do you guys like this? I mean, you had the final all clear. You had the final all clear on this. It's the Velcro. We don't like the Velcro. We don't like the Velcro.
Fuck Velcro.
Fuck Velcro. So we don't like the Velcro. So I'm going to wear it. So it's officially the one that's on my head. It's the only one in existence. So you will have nits, dandruff, and lice all at once. An orgy, if you will, of things going on.
I've
in your head.
rimmed the end with my ball sack like a margarita glass.
We are literally going to do some disgusting things to this hat.
Ungodly things to this hat.
Disgusting things. But we are going to... We've got loads of stuff. But the store's not quite ready to open, so bear that in mind. Bear that in mind. It will be open in the next few days. We didn't want to rush it. We wanted to get it done for today, but it wasn't going to happen. It was just not going to happen, but it is in existence. Dailies. I think we should kick off with the dailies. Kick off with some WoW stuff. We've got all your transmogs. We've got a nice transmog video to go through. We had more than ever to go through, which was cool. We enjoyed some of them. Some of them shit. I think that's fair to say. Some of the transmogs we just went... Boring! Boring. But interestingly enough, you came round tonight and you said to me, I am sick to fucking death of dailies. Now, I'm lucky in that I've been doing so many guides, I haven't even logged my warrior besides tonight, actually. Earlier on, you came round, we logged the warriors, we did some transmog runs.
Transmog, baby.
You convinced me, but I do want the Nax 25 set, so I was well up for going. And you just said, that was the first time I logged my warrior, so I haven't done dailies in a while, so you're probably more experienced with the burnout that's been going on with these dailies. So I'm sure I've seen some of the ballers saying they're also burning out with dailies.
Carry on, mate.
Don't do that, don't do that. You unmodded him.
I'm going to mod him back.
Oh, right, I can do it. There you go. Done. And of course we've got a story of Pepe to tell, which I think is quite cool. The story of Pepe. So tell me what...
Life, mate.
I've not been in the daily thing. I did it for about a week with Genji, but then the guides had to start flowing. Talk to us. What's going on with these dailies? What's killing? Because you're not even doing them all.
No, I'm a fuck.
Which ones are you doing? Which ones aren't you doing?
Well, basically, I know the ones that you have to do for priority, but I'm not too bothered about, like, you know, like the Golden Lotus.
So you're not doing Golden Lotus?
Well, I am now.
Okay.
So I started the dailies that I unlocked as I was questing in that area, and I just carried on with it for just the sake of doing it. Get it exalted, get it out of the way, move on to something else. So I started doing the Klaxi ones until I got honoured, so I can get the neck, and then fuck that off because the next thing on the Klaxi is the legs, which I've got from raids. So that's why I started the Golden Lotus. But I've been doing the Wind Serpent for the mount, of course.
Goes without saying.
And the farm one for so many applications. Like just farming moats.
Is everybody else in agreement that the farm is the best thing about it?
Awesome.
The farm
so
dailies
good.
are so fun. But apparently Genji's hit exalted with everybody, I think early last week. And he told me just don't bother. He said it's just not worth it.
He's got exalted with a shadow pattern.
He's got exalted with all the farm people.
Oh, sorry, yeah, okay. Yeah, fair enough then.
So why do you want farming?
For the starting off, it's I'm farming moats because there's so many things that I fucking need moats for at the minute. So I'm getting like 12 moats a day at the minute until I unlock the 16 slot farm. But yeah, as soon as I've got my engineering stuff from it, then I'm gonna farm all the shit that I need.
That's it. So what is it about the dailies? Is it just there's so many? Is it too slow?
Just because, like, let's put it.
Let's go in the chat. What are you guys thinking of dailies? How many of you quit because of your dailies? That's what I want to see.
I mean, in terms of dailies, like in other tiers content, other expansions, you get like one.
Are you really low down?
I don't know.
Not
anymore, mate. I'm
I was like, why are you down on the floor?
I liked it though, because I can lean on your chair arm, you bastard.
Okay.
But no, like other expansions, like every patch release, every content patch release, you'd probably expect a faction to grind, like per current content. But now it's like fucking 7, 8, and it's just. This is what I was saying before as well, like when I get home from work, I've got a limited time before I've either got to raid or I've got to go to bed earlier to get up with my daughter. And I spend all that free time doing fucking dailies because they're basically required of what I need in game. So I'm neglecting capping my other characters, I'm neglecting leveling my monk and shit like that because of these fucking dailies. And what's good about the next patch, Mike?
More dailies! Woo! The war is starting, and the war is starting loud and proud with more dailies.
The war's going to be fucking empty, mate, because people will be farming and
you know what it's going to be? It's going to be like, get supplies for the war. It's going to be like, collect 10 weapons off the fucking ground.
Like that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's going to be, and you know it is. What else can they be? This daily shit is the biggest WoW killer out right now. It's got to be. There is nothing more harmful to the game. Mr. Pandaria is a lovely expansion. It is. It's encompassing a lot of great things. The dailies are fucking hurting it so badly.
Well, let's put it like this as well. I mean, there's a couple of people in my guild who I've spoke to or have texted me and said, look, I'm going to take a break. So, like, not like, why? I'm just like, well, why? What's up, man? It's like, these dailies are killing me. And people who are playing their mains doing these dailies are getting so fucking bored of playing that character, just repeatedly doing the same thing on that character. It's like, I'm thinking of re-rolling, I'm going to level alts and stuff like that. And it's like, well, you know, fair play.
Yeah, you got to get on with your own
thing.
thing.
But it shouldn't have come to that. Not for these guys' fault, but for fucking Blizzard's fault. It should never have fucking come to that.
We did play an ad, guys, so if you relogged or something, then that's where your adverts come from. We've not played an advert. We're very sparse with our adverts. Yeah, man, I can't imagine it.
Shit.
I hated it a little bit. The farming was the pinnacle for me. The farming thing, I don't know why. It goes against everything in my history to enjoy Farmville stuff. But I don't know, I just found it so fun for some reason. And maybe it's with different people, it clicks, but there's so many things going on that just are boring as fuck. Like, this whole daily thing is just a pain in the ass. And it's losing subscribers. People are coming in, it's like, oh my god. Especially on a busy server like Sylvanas, those dailies are a fucking joke.
But all the hubs as well, because they're in active war zones as well, people will... I know that you can shift VM, but it's just when they park themselves over the fucking quest givers and stuff like that, it's just like, move. But, I mean, as well as because of the mass amount of people on a highly populated server, you go to a place where you're killing, like, kill 20 of these, and you'll stand there and you'll be looking at a fucking field of dead bodies waiting for one to spawn.
Well, me and Genji came up with a new way of doing the dailies, essentially. I think it's the Shadow Pan ones, or Golden Lotus, I want to say, where it's in the water with the crocodiles. Do you know the one I mean?
Yeah,
Do you know that area? And I think you have to collect stones or something.
Oh, relics.
Relics.
Yeah.
It made absolutely more sense for us to stay at a spawn point and just wait for the same one to keep respawning.
Yeah.
Because the respawn rate is pretty quick, but trying to move around to collect them was a fucking joke. So we just sat still at a spawn point and just waited for it to respawn. And we were just sat there like, right click, right click, right click, every few seconds or every minute or something like that. That was faster than trying to go around and collect them normally. It was ridiculous. And the one where you got to collect things at the top of the water, I've never liked dailies. I detested Firelands. They considered that good content. I thought Firelands was terrible. The only time I didn't despise dailies was the Shattered Sun Isles.
Oh no, that was fun.
But it unlocked so much more interesting stuff. You got extra gem recipes, you got titles at the end of it, you got all sorts of extra areas that open. So the further down the quest line you were miles away, and by about Honored or Revered, you were miles away around the island, and all the quests were essentially the same quest. They just added another one to it. So for doing exactly the same thing, you got double the rewards, and I thought that was fine. Absolutely fine. I enjoyed that, and it was a nice open PvP environment.
Like Kieran said in the chat as well, the Argent Tournament one, I even like that. It was the same sort of thing, you know, where you for the Trials of the Crusader. You know, doing the jousting and shit like that, but then the cool shit that you got from them as well, like you got the cool fucking tabard, the mounts and shit like that. I like that.
They have got the tabards and the mounts. I like the jouster.
But look at it like this as well. It goes back to the point that we were saying about is every content patch is one set of fucking grind that you've got. It's not 9.
Well, people are saying essentially to be at the current stage of the game, which is dangerous because in Cataclysm you could get to current stage of the game very, very quickly. Like you capped, and I mean I did this on all the characters, and I was essentially up to a good gear level within a week or so, no big deal, without trying too hard. With this daily situation, people are saying you need to have so much free time. Like you're saying, you just don't have the time to have fun in the game. Dailies are okay if you then pair that up with time to have fun in the game, which you're not getting. No. It's like, oh, well, I can either do raiding or dailies, which then turns the game into I've got commitments. And there's nothing fun about commitments. What am I doing tonight? Well, I've got time to do dailies and I've got to go to bed. Oh, now I've got raiding. So every time you log in, you are committed to doing something. Instead of logging in and say, what should we do now? Let's go and do something. Let's have some fun. And that's what I think is really hurting the game. There's too many dailies. One faction that maybe leads to... I think we could have done without the Clack Seat and the Golden Lotus being separate for gear. Just one. And the mount, the farming and the fishing guys all being separate. And because they're optional. Do you need fishing stuff? Do you need fishing skill? Well, not really. You can farm fishing up pretty damn quickly. Cooking is altered and changed. As you were saying before, have you seen how hard it is to cap cooking? And yeah, it is. You've got to make banquets, which you will either sell or not use. For most people who aren't in raid guilds, which is, or you'll drop them in LFR for God knows what reason. And that's the kind of situation you're in, which is just, it's unnerving to me. I think it's pretty crazy. I think it's very harmful for the game.
I can't believe you are complaining that there's too much to do in the game. Pace yourselves. It's not a case of pacing yourselves, though, dude. If you're actively raiding and you need stuff to go to raid, you need to do these dailies to get that stuff. That's what we're saying. And if you're having to commit to doing that, then, I mean, like, today, we did Transmog earlier on before because we had the time to do that, but you lose time.
Weekend.
Exactly. You lose time to do that during the week now because of this shit.
And I don't think what we're saying, there's a complete misunderstanding there. We're not saying in any way there is too much to do in the game and that's a complaint. That's not the issue. The issue is there is too much that needs doing in the game every single day. And everyone will go, you don't have to do it every single day. If you want to be a raider and you want to be up to scratch, you do need to do it every day. It's no good people saying, oh, well, you don't need to use the 30% buff in raids. You don't need to do this. That is not the issue here. And nobody's saying there's too much to do in the game. I want more to do in the game, but I want it to be optional.
As well as, mate, Valor. Valor and the coins. Those additions help, and those are an incentive to make you do the dailies.
There's a lot of incentives to do the dailies. And then the coins is an issue we discussed on the daily over the week. And that's the point. So it's pretty cool. I just think we need Blizzard needs to have a serious rethink of this pretty quickly. And as soon as people saw the post that patch 5.1 contains yet more dailies, people just like, dude, no, really not fucking cool. Really not cool at all. That is just not cool, is to add more dailies so damn soon. No. And it is going to be pretty soon, which is, ooh, that's scary. But on some good news then, you've been raiding, which is awesome, because I haven't been. I've been really tied up in game recently. Tell us about it. What do you think of Mogisham Vaults?
I like it. The mechanics are very, very interesting.
Your favourite boss so far?
I would probably say, I don't know the name of the boss, but the Troll. Controversial choice, I know.
He's, yeah, he's okay.
But I like it.
I'm surprised he didn't pick something like the Spirit Kings.
I do like the Spirit Kings, don't get me wrong, but I've only done them once. But I mean, I did enjoy it, but I think it's just with the troll thing, especially when I'm streaming as well. When you go into the totem, into the spirit world and stuff like that, it's like a ticking time bomb, isn't it? And it's just the whole like you pulse and you're trying to get as many fucking ads down before you have to get back out. You have to get back out before you fucking, because if you die on that, with it being a DPS race at this gear level, one death could potentially wipe.
Well, you were saying how tight the DPS
exactly,
is.
Exactly.
I mean, as we could safely say, Stark is kind of like a casual level guild.
Yeah.
And that's fair to say. And they find it very tight. I mean, you're working on Elegon.
Elegon, yeah.
You're working on Elegon at the moment and finding that a decent fight, tight timer. But that's all working out really well, which is cool. So you've definitely enjoyed the raiding so far.
I'm really enjoying it.
Any bosses you've real struggled on besides Elegon? I mean, you know the guys have downed a few.
Yeah, we do struggle on Elegon. We started, I think it was at the end of Thursday's raid where we actually got what we needed to do, but we just simply ran out of time.
So it was a mechanics issue. You were trying to work out exactly what was the best method for you guys.
I tell you what's killing us is the, after phase 3, you've taken down all the side generators.
Yep.
You gather and it's the ads. The ads are killing us, basically.
All right. So, are you not forming a successful cluster of ads?
I don't know what it is specifically. I think I don't know. Like from my point of view, as soon as we get around and we get the ads together, I will immediately shadow step to the fucking boss, mate.
So you're not AOEing the ads now?
Fuck the ads.
Well,
people. I mean, yeah. But like,
you're saying the ads are killing you.
Well, shouldn't they be brought to the boss?
Well, they should be killed as well.
But like brought to the boss.
Well, as you move to the boss.
Well, that's it though. I mean, like when we've got like mages and locks and stuff like that sustain a massive amount of opening like AoE, and all I've got is Fan of Knives and fucking Crimson Tempest, then they might as well bring them to the boss. And once I've stacked combo points on the boss, the ads are there, they're not Crimson Tempest, that's when I start my AoE. That's from my personal perspective. But I tell you what did fuck us over, and it was not this week because we're pretty on the ball this week. Was last week the Stone Guards? We had apparently it was the worst 3 that you can get in a 10-man. It was the chains, the AoE crystals, and what's the other one now? Is it like the purple pools and stuff like that?
Okay,
that
yeah, amethyst, I think it is.
Yeah. And it was fucking absolute dog shit annoying.
Dog shit annoying? What?
Dog shit annoying. Oh, by the way, you'll probably hear me say that something's dog shit because I can't stop saying it at the minute.
New word of the day, toilet paper.
If something's bad, it's dog shit.
It's absolute dog shit. So that's the new phrase for this week. It's absolute dog shit.
But I mean, we overcome that, and then we saw a few bosses after that in the first week. And we didn't have that combination again this week. And everything until we got to... in fact, no, I think we one-shot the troll boss again. No, we might have wiped on the troll boss, but it was basically Alagon. What was fucking us up this week, but we'll fucking get it.
Oh, of course you'll get it. You'll fucking get there. And then you're going to go into hard mode?
Well, once I don't know, because for me especially, I've got to concentrate in getting another raid up, because there's a lot of people at the minute.
Raid 2, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people
Every
who
guild
want
needs
to
a raid 2.
Shut the fuck up. People want to raid. Majority of us don't want to do 25 man, and we don't think we could cover a 25 man at the minute. But we want to get as many people, give them the opportunity to raid as we can. So we're going to start that up. Maybe do a couple of weeks, not of hard modes, but just to fucking get as a base gear. I mean, this is what I was saying as well to someone in guild, is I like it, and a lot of people don't like it, but it reminded me of vanilla, going into a raid in highest level blues. Even though it's just a colour, like from rare to epic. And I fucking loved it. The fact that you start to, for me personally, I started to appreciate when I started getting drops now. I think it's because maybe I came into Cataclysm.
Are you saying you like the transition from blue to purple in certain slots as your character builds up?
It starts to mean something again. Like, I like that. The fact that when I reactivated my account in Cataclysm, I was in raids in full, like, epics and stuff like that, but mainly as well, like, from stuff that I got from vendors, and it was far too easy to get. But I like it now that I'm going into it, and you're actually grinding heroics for heroic blues, do you know what I mean? And then you're going into raid to make that transition from rare to epic, and I like that.
Oh, very nice,
You know what I
very
mean?
nice. Well, I've seen a lot of people over the course of the dailies this week. I've definitely, following up from what we said before, are dropping out of raiding.
Yeah.
And not because of raiding, and that's what's fucking me off. Everybody loves Mogasham Vaults. I don't think anybody's got any complaints so far about Mogasham Vaults. People are starting to clear it. It's just 6 bosses, which is nice. It's not like, oh, we've killed one, we've still got 11 to go, which can feel a little bit daunting sometimes. I think so. The 6 bosses, we're killing 3, we're already halfway through the instance. It feels pretty fucking sexy. I love that stuff. I think it's working really well. But people dropping out of raiding. Even in very cutting edge guilds are having enough.
Not from raid content.
Not from raid content, which is that is gimpy, man. That is
awful.
Terrible. That is terrible. I mean, we've noticed Sylvanas queues have dropped from 5,000 to pretty much 0 now. We've even seen our friends returning, like transferring back to Sylvanas now.
And it seems that it didn't. It started to slightly incline because every day at the same time, my girlfriend Suzanne will call me up and ask me for my authenticator ID to log me on to queue me for when I got home.
As a woman should.
Excuse me. Yeah. And then one night it went from 1.7k, and then she rang me, and then she obviously told me what my queue point is.
Of course, you need the feedback.
So I put my code in, and she went 300. 3,000? No, 300. Oh, all right, great. The annoying thing is, though, I had disconnected by the time that I got home.
Exactly, but you didn't have to queue to get back in.
No, it was straight back in.
No, exactly.
That's awesome. I'm fucking so glad about that now. I'm so glad. That was really messing us up, the queue time.
Was it bad times?
Really bad, yeah. Especially for raiding. I mean, even when Suzanne got home in time, I still wouldn't have been able to get on until like 8:30 at night because of the queues. But now we're back on track.
Good. I'm just seeing from the chat there how many people are really up for joining Raid 2. They are motivated. They are good quality Raid 2 raiders.
To be honest, mate, Raid 2 were really fucking good.
I'm only teasing. because of all the Raid 2 emails I get.
It's fine. I mean, like, if you watched the Daily on Friday when Preach was talking about those fucking guilds that have got Raid 1, which is like the main raid, and then they've got Raid 2, which is like the backup raid. Fuck you. And I'm sat there typing furiously and shouting, shut up! Oh, but that's just the way that's the way that we run it. We've got a Raid 1, progression raid, Raid 2.
For other people who we had people calling Team Bravo.
Do you know what the annoying thing is?
Is that what it's called?
Raid Alpha, babe. No. Listen, it was Raid Alpha and Raid Omega. I put a twist on it, mate.
Team Bravo. Team Bravo. Forever Team Bravo.
No, Omega, mate.
Can't
That's
wait.
why you don't put Bravo. You put Omega, because it's got the equal amount of force, mate.
Is that right?
Like God. Alpha and Omega, mate.
Nice. The beginning and the end. The end of Win. The end of Boss League.
Shut up, you're giving all my fucking secrets away. You're in Omega, the end of hope.
Well, I don't want to move too far away from WoW stuff this early, but there isn't much going on. The raids have been cleared, hard mode, done, dusted.
Yeah.
Controversy there, 10-man guild killed it first. Methods just behind those. Which kill is more legit? I know which way I side. 25. I am going to side with the 25. I'm not going to strain the point too much, but I've already made my points as to why.
Because you're a Method fanboy.
I'm not a Method fanboy.
Sat here watching the live stream with his little Method flag. Come on, guys! And when they did it, it weren't like an exasperate cheer. It was just like, yes.
I didn't even know.
They're number one.
Fuck you. I didn't even know. In true honesty, I didn't even know until I got a message on Skype saying that we did it. I was doing something else at the time completely. I wasn't following it or anything like that. I just got a message on Skype saying we got world first. And I was like, oh, cool. It's not world first. And they went, fuck you. I had to troll a little bit. I had to rub it in. Yeah, Paragon world first. Woo! There's my little flag. 5 druids. Come on. Bounce
What?
it. Oh, 4 druids? Did Paragon use 4 druids?
In a 10
You guys know, don't you? It's
in
4
a 10
druids.
man? In what spec?
Feral 3 balance or Feral 2 balance and a resto, I think. 11 druids. No, it's 4 druids. 11 druids and 10 man. That's how they roll. Damn Finnish people. Cheesing all the way. So we're talking about all the stuff that's going to be added to the channel before we get into more relaxing things, I guess. We're going to be adding game servers for the community to play on, which is a big move, actually. Which is, now I've looked into it, it's one of those ideas. We should have game servers. Yeah, ask the audience. Yeah, we want game servers. Okay, look into doing it. It's like, oh. Massive pain in the ass. Huge amount of fucking trouble. Oh, man. Crazy amount of stuff. We were like, oh, we want Team Fortress 2 servers. We want DayZ servers. We want this server. We want Minecraft servers. We want all this kind of stuff. And I was like, yeah, no worries. No problem. So we're looking to host them ourselves. But it's going to be a couple of weeks. Because people are already emailing me like, when are the servers coming up to play on them? I'm like, dude, I only mentioned it on Thursday. Seriously, I only mentioned it on Thursday. And it's already like, where are they? The one big apology is the UI's not updated yet, I suppose. But go on, what about you asking about servers?
No, I was going to say, what will be the first thing that we actually play on a server? What will we be playing after this?
We're going to try Minecraft after this.
I've never played it before.
I have never played it either. I avoided it like the plague, but once we said that we would have a private Preach Gaming Minecraft server, where we would have Baller City. I mean, we just wanted to oversee, apparently, Baller City being constructed. That was the idea, is that the guys, you guys, could come into the server and build a world inside the Preach Gaming server. And then we would log in and come and see what's been made and maybe just see exactly how good some people are at this game.
I've got a totally different perspective on what's going to happen in terms of my commitment to that city.
You mean you're going to bomb the shit out of it?
I'm going to do it
classic. I might have to disable your ability to play
I'm going to do it
Yeah,
classic.
we've never played it either, so... We've never played it. I mean, that is no exaggeration. As somebody who's into the gaming world, we have never, ever played it. But we just bought 2 accounts, so I can see you've downloaded it over there. And we're going to be giving it a bash. Genji's going to be our guide. So maybe if you stay tuned in, we'll keep it streaming so you can see how noobish we are at this business. It could be bad.
I'm going to make an underground lair like Bane. I'm going to put what they call Nova bombs all around the fucking city. I'm going to invite, oh, come and have a look in here, guys. When everyone gets in, I'm going to trap them underground, mate.
You're just going to recreate the Dark Knight Rises for your own purpose.
Yeah, because you can have a fucking Bane character, mate.
Sounds pretty legit. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of excited to see what all the fuss is around.
Exactly. Same
What
for
is
me.
the fuss? I don't know. I really don't know what the fuss is about.
Your Skype's going off.
It's alright, it's on private.
Does that mean they can't hear you?
Yes, the law. But it's the wrong time to ask, you know, we're doing something. He's getting a ban. That's a fucking ban right there.
It's because I'm not texting you.
German ban.
Oh, mate, you should have fucking read my text that I put on Friday, because that was legit.
I read it. I read it. Stop texting me during the daily. Guys, why does he do it? Why do you text me during the daily every single time? You log into the daily, you're watching it, and then you start texting me.
I want you to see what my dick looked like at the time.
I know, but it was shriveled and small.
It was in my pants. It was like the last chicken in Walmart.
It was terrible. I don't want to see pictures of your cock.
Well, no, because if I go to the toilet to elongate it to take the picture, I won't be able to see it on the stream when you get it. So I've got to make it all crumpled up.
Gross, dude. Before we move, I think we're going to move too far away from WoW stuff pretty quickly. Do you want to look through the transmogs?
I will do whatever I am commanded to do.
Okay, let's do the transmogs. You guys have been sending in the transmogs for the last 2 weeks, so we put together a little collection, as we like to do, and see who came out the best.
I've not seen these yet, by the way.
No, Ghost always likes to see them and see if he can guess what gear it is.
I won't be good on caster gear because, you know, fuck casters, basically.
Okay, so I'm just going to make this nice and big.
That's what she said.
Is that what she said? Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready, mate.
Okay.
Let's fucking do this.
Let's have a look at what transmogs we've got today. Let's...
Should we start the pickle?
Yeah. Hang on, let me make it nice and big so we can see it.
What are you doing?
I'll make it so you can see him. Okay, let's go. So, Druid.
ICC out of tier rogue model set.
Do you like it though? It looks kind of faded.
No, I don't like that set. It's my worst rogue set. Is that my burp that I've just done? Sorry, mate. I've just silently burped all over your face.
You burped into the mic, man. Oh, some Ulduar rogues warlock set. I like that. I don't know about the Tabard.
Tabard don't go with it, no.
No, it's the wrong colour, Neff. Useless tosser.
I do like that set though. I do like that set. It's a decent fucking set.
Do you like it?
I don't like the Tabard though.
What about the Scythe?
I like the effects. I love shit like that.
Like
because
he's
they
the
are
death
like
bringer.
death. Exactly.
This is class.
You have to include this.
This is fucking class.
It's a rogue like an orc.
But that's not easy to get. That set. That is not, unless it's a potion of copying.
A potion of copying?
I don't know what it's called. Genji will know. It's the potion of I look like you. But it is fucking cool, that. I like it.
I mean, I will give it to you that a lot of the decent transmogs are done with time and effort. Let me get my glasses on because that looks really Bismarck.
What do you think that DK said?
Not a fan, mate.
No, that's
not a fan.
Bobbins. Where did you get them shoulders from? A level 30 green? Come on.
Well, it doesn't matter about the iron level because a lot of the basic stuff looks good because it's unique, but that doesn't because they don't go with it. Not a fan, mate.
Not a fan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah?
I like that.
Do you like it?
Yes. That is fucking legit. You know what it reminds me of? The Bruce Lee story, the fucking demon that he keeps dreaming about that's going to kill him. That.
I don't know.
That is fucking... I really like that.
I approve of the head. You only like it because it's a Blood Elf male. You suck.
No, fuck you. I like the armor set. That's the blue quality leveling set for Pandaria. That's cool as shit. That's the Hunter Dragon Soul set with the out of tier Shaman ICC set.
I hate the helm.
Do you like that? I think it goes well with the set.
It looks like a little shitty mustache. It looks like Gay Bob the Copper, you know, who wears a tight V-neck t-shirt or something. It's just got that mustache that screams.
I like it.
I like it. That's lazy, Chris. Chris, everything is lazy about this picture, including your character name. What should I call myself? Chris. I wear the tier 6. It's lazy,
Standard,
Chris. I like that your hair matches. I've got to say, I like that the hair matches, but it's lazy as fuck. Change your character name. It's worth it. You're on the internet. You can be cool if you want.
See, that I love that.
That is scary.
What I was talking about with basic armaments that come together like that. That's Vinny's, I think, from Stark.
Oh, it is. It says Vinny Bear.
Told you. That's Vinny from Stark. I fucking love that. That goes really well together. And it's harder to farm shit like that. What's he got?
Bros Lee.
Nice. It's harder to get shit like that, that's fucking biz.
I hate that fucking judgment set.
Because you know that's out of colour. Basically, someone's taken the judgment armour and put a blue overlay on it.
A shit blue, a faded blue.
It's kind of the same thing.
It looks dog shit.
Yeah, there you go. That's the dog shit call.
That's
it looked
dog
like
shit.
The new Zulaman mount. That's the same effect they've done to that.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
agree.
Okay, that's alright.
I like the helm for a mage. It looks almost like it's armoured.
Yeah, it looks good. I like that. It's a good fucking
Is that
the shoulders
Frost
don't go
Lord's
with
scythe?
it. The shoulders don't go with it, but the rest of the armor's fucking cheap. And the scythe.
So the shoulders don't work.
That.
So it's dog shit.
No.
It's dog shit. The shoulders don't match. It's dog shit.
The shoulders don't match. The rest of it's awesome, and the scythe looks really good. Nax out of tier DPS.
I love the last that sword. It's the Caligos sword.
Mint.
It's the Caligos sword.
That's
an
awesome looking sword.
It is. It's a nice. I actually like the way the tabard works with it.
I don't.
I do.
That's my only gripe about that. Is that I love that armor set.
My gripe's the belt. It's red.
Fuck you. See, this is good as well. It's the Dragon Soul Warrior tier with the ICC 25-man heroic helm, and that works. The tabard, however, is a sky blue fairy tabard, and what looks like molten flame armor and shit like that. Aggressive.
Is dog shit.
The tabard is dog a shit. You didn't like this. I like it.
I just don't like that. I don't know why. It reminds me of Scarecrow from Batman Begins.
It's because of the stance, but
it's
as well as the helm. But I like what I was saying is the out of tier sets like this are much harder to farm than the regular tier sets.
Difficulty is irrelevant.
Like that. Well, no, it isn't, because you appreciate it more with the difficulty when you're a transmog connoisseur,
like a sir. A transmog connoisseur.
I'm a transmog connoisseur, sir. That's.
I'm torn. The belt doesn't work.
Oh, that's it. I think that's just it, though. The rest of it does, and I like the fact that it's got the Ulduar Paladin head with the heroic gear shoulders and the warrior tier.
That's the 378 plate set, isn't it? Yeah. Zeps. I like the staff. It looks like a big key.
It is key.
It looks, I don't know.
I just don't think the shoulders. Oh no, I don't think it goes.
And the Transcendence helm. I'm torn because it's kind of like half finished. It looks half finished.
It's a tier 5 PvP set with a random green. Oh, that's fucking cool.
I love the shoulders.
That is awesome.
Human paladins are always the best. Male human paladins. They just look so badass.
That's
They're like Mark Jindrak, mate.
The whole armor set, mate. That looks fucking awesome. I'm really into that.
It's a Batista set. Batista set. Balus.
I do like that.
More Papa Shango next time. I'm well into Papa Shango at the minute.
We've seen this before on a Fury Warrior, but that still looks fucking good.
I like the tabard more than anything.
Why?
I like the way it matches the helm red. You know, the red edges on the helm and stuff.
And the belt.
Yeah, it works really
well. It's good fit.
I like it. I'm getting sick of the Bulwark of Azeroth, and it's annoying me because it's so cool.
Yeah.
But it's
like Judgment, isn't it? This is a fucking proxy. That isn't even transmogged, but it's funny, so I'll let it go.
Yeah, it wouldn't win a transmog composition because, as you said, it's not a transmog. That stuff can't be transmogged. But
look at that jumper. You not noticed the Christmas jumper?
It wins points for being a dwarf female.
No, it doesn't.
He got a level 63 dwarf female. That ain't easy. You talk about difficulty of transmog.
That is fucking awesome.
How's he got a paladin set on a DK?
Because it's the out of tier paladin set from Ulduar in 10-man.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how he's got that.
What's the sword?
It is one of the starting blades for a DK. You can actually buy out the starting gear from the vendors as well.
Do you not think it looks like a Transformers weapon?
No.
Okay. Oh, wow! Now, where's that from?
What the fuck is that?
It looks like
never
a
seen
snow
that
assassin.
Exactly. Do you know what that reminds me of? That fucking beast that's in Star Wars.
What are those weapons?
In the cave. I don't know. Oh, those are from I think shit. They're from a 5-man heroic. It's like Zoldrak or something like that.
And there we go with Haruid.
That's fucking Flower, mate.
What's with the Olympic tabard?
That's Flower. Yeah, Flower. I was about to promote your fucking druid and then you wore the Olympic tabard.
Why are you wearing an Olympic tabard?
What is this sportsmanship gayness?
I know.
You're not sportsman.
Best
you're part
friends
of Stark
forever.
Flower. Yeah.
Where's the best friends forever stuff? And hers?
I like it.
I love the pole arm.
I've got that pole arm. BOE if anyone wants to buy it. You know what I mean?
Bowie.
I like it. I like it. That works really well with the panda.
The names. They're almost as good as mine. Where's his? His would be the perfect complement to all of those.
Darth Vader.
Oh, vile.
Yeah, that's the Nax outer tier DPS plate, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that the Soul Cleaver? It's the
same
PvP
model.
version.
It's the same model. Is it from Gorefiend, is he called? In
Soul
BT?
Cleaver dropped from Gorefiend, yeah. I think that's the PvP axe. I think it's the PvP axe that gave it the darker colour.
I'm just a fan of that set. I do like that set.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's isn't that easy to get?
It is very easy to get because multiple bosses drop it in Nax, but it's still a decent set.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure that's the last one.
Who do you think takes the biscuit? I think that fucking Paladin, man. That Paladin was awesome.
What's the best? Now that's a difficult question.
My rogue. The Paladin in that video was legit. That was the best one in that video.
The Paladin, I don't know.
I tell you what.
You know, because I'm a dick, I want to give it to the guy in the rabbit costume. I love it. I do. I love the cheese. I absolutely love it. I really do. I do. I enjoy that kind of stuff so much.
A lot of the guys like the rogue.
The snow rogue, Vanish. I don't know if you can give Vanish a bigger ego than he's already got.
He's in my fucking. He comes on my team speak. I know he raids with different guilds, but I think he's in Stark. Fucking Stark bringing on the bacon every week, mate. Do you know
Will
what I mean?
any member of the community ever beat Stark Industries Transmogs?
What you fuck? Don't even lie to yourself and say yes. Don't even bother hitting 3 keys and enter. No. It's easier to type and it's more realistic.
Oh well, that's brilliant. Though. Keep sending you transmogs in.
Oh, foot stand, mate.
Are you comfy enough?
I'm comfy as a motherfucker.
Are you comfy enough, really? You're making my office look like a layabout.
I'm making your office look classy.
Classy. Look like a scrubber.
You're kidding me? Where I've got my feet is a bowler hat. Yeah? Classy.
Classy.
A Sirs lean, if you will.
Okay. Right, we're going to take a quick 2-minute break. It's been 45 minutes.
Really?
Yep. Flies by, man. Flies by. Then we're going to take some, talk about some movie stuff, I think.
Oh, we've only got very brief movie shit.
Yeah, I mean, there's some things we want to touch on. There's some things we want to
talk about TV, though, as well, but I can do that. You can't.
Okay, I can talk about Dexter. All right, we'll be right back. You guys stay cool. We'll be back in 2 minutes. With Cascade being so powerful and Circle of Healing being so powerful as well, it felt like, hey, you know what? I've got to be the AoE healer. And my most effective spells are Cascade and Circle of Healing, which quickly run me out of mana. In which case, I just need to use them, which again puts me back into the Reliance. I knew it! Everybody does that. Why? I don't like being pigeonholed. I want the choice, especially on this class. This is one of the wonderful things. I'm like, Holy Priests have so many tools. In a raid,